Good afternoon. Just out for a little walk this afternoon. Miss PR is doing her investigative duties here. And it is an absolutely beautiful day. Very windy. I wore a microphone that has a bigger windscreen on it, hoping that will be helpful. But you can see how gorgeous it is. You can also tell how windy it is. You can see those big evergreens swaying, the tree going, and that tree. Now I'm facing the wind, so I don't know how we're going to test that capabilities on this baby today. This microphone, because wow. All right. Yes, our winds are supposed to hit like 40 miles an hour today. I said, geez, I'm still new from South Florida here. That's nothing. Put 100 on that, and then we can talk about some wind. So I did pin my hair up, but it's already coming out. So, oh well. Look all kinds of crazy in this video, and even crazier when I stop and get back to the house, I'm sure. The PR didn't even get a walk yesterday, so I said, let me go ahead and give her a walk. So everything went really well yesterday. If you watched the video from last night, you saw all the food, and my big thank you to everybody. So it was really, I think, quite successful. Of course, I wanted more. I always want more, but next year it'll be bigger. We'll do more. We'll get more. So, Sarah Pacheco, who is the founder of Peach's Pantry, came by the studio this afternoon, picked up all the food, which I appreciate. Thank you, Sarah. We have room to walk and enter the studio now. It was a little bit tight before. So now we can move about a little more freely. And talk to her about timing, if this was like a good time or if there's a better time to try and do something like this, because we'd like to maybe try and make this an annual event. She said, actually, this time is perfect. I said, okay. And she said they do some stuff over the summer, so love to just see them so stocked that they could handle anything, and maybe have the volunteers there in the summer once a week to hand out food, if we can get them that stocked. Goals, right? Giving back in whatever ways we can. So that is done and over with. And Megan reached out to me this morning and she's like, I got more ideas. I said, okay. So we may have more events. We'll see. Different kinds of events. I told her I would think about everything that she's saying and get back with her. So we'll see. Could be more fun stuff happening at the studio. Besides yoga. Yoga's fun. All right. So just with everything going on, PR didn't get a walk yesterday. She did not get one this morning because I did not want to get up. So I got up a little late. Didn't get home until it was like 11:15 last night. And then by the time I ate something, because I hadn't really eaten all day, I just had the little snacky stuff I had at the studio. So that's what I ate. Jeff had gone to China Panda, gotten me some food, so it was on the counter for me when I got home. He was asleep. And so I ate, and I just kind of sat down and decompressed a little bit before I went to bed. And then, so it was probably about 12:30, 1:45 before I went to sleep. And then got up this morning, begrudgingly. And went to the studio, and as soon as I started doing my yoga, I was perfectly fine. Absolutely fine. No problems. So, all is good there. Classes went well this morning. And one of the ladies, come on girl. One of the ladies yesterday, instead of giving me food, she gave me money. She gave me $100, which was crazy and so generous. So after classes, I went to the store and spent her money for her and took a picture of it and sent it to her so that she wouldn't feel like she didn't know where her money went. So did that. And then Sarah came. Hi! Sarah came and picked everything up. And around front, girl. Front. No. There you go. Good girl. Some days she gets it better than others. So, as I was saying, that's what brought me to where we are now. Came home, said PR should have a good walk. So we are out for a walk. And the sun is shining, but because it's so windy, for me, it's a little bit chilly. So, sweater time. Sweater and jeans. Just perfectly fine. Update on the pool. They're supposed to come. The city is supposed to come tomorrow, Monday, between 8 and noon. Hi. Between 8 and noon to do the inspection. So if everything goes well with that, I guess we have gunite next. So we might be having something that resembles more of a pool than the hole in the ground with metal wires. We'll see. And of course, we'll keep you updated. I won't be home until about 1:30, 1:45 tomorrow. So I won't be there to film an inspection or anything like that. And the contractor emailed me the permit. He said that the city said they didn't need the permit on site, but the contractor said he would rather it be on site just in case they changed their mind once they got here. So I printed that out, put it in a plastic sheet. Just got that. So that'll be happening tomorrow. And I think we're kind of low-key this week. Hoping we're low-key this week. But it's been a good weekend. Feel good, you know. This wind is really kicking up all the pollen and dirt and dust and everything. So everybody's allergies are affecting them horribly. My sister had come yesterday to the studio, and of course I had the studio door open, and she couldn't stay but a few hours. She said she started feeling really horrible, and she realized because the door was open and the wind was blowing that her allergies were really giving her fits. So she had to leave. And that's okay. So is don't know what this wind is going to sound like, guys. I will turn this off and listen, and if it's too bad, we'll just pick up later. Let me pick up later anyway. I'll be back. Alrighty, I'm back. I listened. It wasn't too bad, and I feel like you could hear me clearly, even though you could hear the wind. So I don't think that's so horrible. But it's so beautiful out. So I wanted to just turn the camera around and kind of give you a glimpse of what I get to see. And of course, I need to zoom in. Just let you walk with me. It's just, I love it. I really do. It's just pretty. Let me zoom you back out because I turned me back kind of close. That would be a jump scare for everybody. So, PR has got all kinds of investigating going on. We've made several stops, but it's been a while since we walked on this trail, so I can understand why she wants to, and we're not in a rush. When I go home, make cookies. My sister invited us for dinner tonight. She said with all the work I did yesterday, she just wanted to do something nice, so I wouldn't have to worry about making dinner. So that is nice. And I saw a recipe online. This lady makes cookies, and she says it's her most asked about cookie recipe. And we'll see how they come out, because I don't use regular sugar. I'll use monk fruit. Hopefully that doesn't take away from how they will process and bake. But they're kind of bigger, thicker cookies. And the way she does them, instead of, normally you'd use a cookie scoop or a teaspoon, tablespoon, whatever, to shape the cookies and put them on the mat. So what she does is basically put them in the palm of your hand and make them, she said, almost football shape. And then put them on the cookie sheet standing up like a cylinder. Don't smush them. Put them in the oven to bake. Let them bake, take them out, and they will have fallen when you take them out. So I'm going to try it. And I'll take those over to Missy's for dessert. So that's what I do when I get home. Find the recipe. I don't know if I texted it to myself or I saved it to Resimi. So I paid for, it's fairly inexpensive for the year. It's an app called Resimi. And, when you see a recipe online, you're either going to save it to the platform or, save it to the platform, or you text it to yourself. I text a lot of them to myself, but then I can't find them. So I did this Resimi app. It's RECPI. No, I don't think there's a P in there. RECME? RECIME? I don't know. I'll look it up. I'll put it in the description since we're talking about it. I paid for my subscription. This is not sponsored. But it is kind of a nifty little... Hold on. You say hi? Oh, okay. All right. PR thought she was going to make a friend, but the guy's like, yeah, mine's not that friendly. So I said, okay. So anyway, this recipe app, you can save it to that app, and you can create your own cookbooks within the app and then save it to that specific cookbook. And you can label them, the cookbook is your file, and you can label it however you want. So I have one that's like Mexican, one's Italian, I have a desserts, I have a salads. I've broken down that way for me. So I don't know though if I sent it that way, because Resimi won't take every recipe you see. Like if it's not clear in the video or it's not listed in the description, it does its best to interpret it, and it gives you the option to edit it. So you can always look and see the way that it transferred. And sometimes in the video, they may give you little tips that aren't necessarily in the recipe itself. So you can always write that in. think it's kind of cool. Good way to keep it all organized. So I'll see where I put it, because I don't know. She keeps pulling me in different directions. I just don't know what it is that she sees and smells. I don't have her senses. I barely have my own. So how was your day yesterday? How did things go for you? And did you face any challenges yesterday? And if you did, what were they? How did you attempt to overcome them? Maybe you didn't. Maybe you just gave up. You threw your hands up in the air and said, I'm done. That's all right. You were only done for the moment. You'll get back to it. Because it's not like it's going anywhere unless you do. Unfortunately, these challenges don't go away. Oh, I'm going to show you this cactus, how pretty it is. Let's see. I'm going to re-click the microphone so I can zoom in. You can see there's pink and yellow flowers on it. I'll walk a little closer to it. Come on, girl. Oh, so they're not yellow flowers. They're the buds. Now that we're this close, I'll zoom in again. So you can see those. Where are they? Right there. Those are little buds or fruit. And then they bloom into these pink flowers. Yep, this is just on a nature path. That is nature doing its thing wherever it wants to be. And we're back. So that's my little check-in. I'm sure whatever my sister's making for dinner is going to be amazing and fabulous. Even more so because I'm not the one doing the cooking. And we're not eating out, so she's making some sort of burger, Jeff said. But my sister doesn't eat beef, so he's probably not sounding too thrilled about it because he knows she doesn't eat beef. So she's not going to make him a beef beer burger. She'll do something with turkey or chicken, I'm sure. And it will be delicious. She made these chicken, I don't know, it's kind of Mediterranean. I don't know if it was a kafta or what, but it was really good. And she'd made them more for herself at this one barbecue she threw. Everybody that tried them loved them. They ate them all. She thought she was going to have leftovers for her lunches. No, she did not. So maybe she's making those again. I'll find out. I'll report back. Don't you worry. Now that we've turned a corner, not walking into the wind, picks up again. It should hit me from the side. So what are you guys doing today? What did you do today? Depending on where you're watching from. And Megan had said she went to see a movie with her daughter, I think it was, called Michael. I have no idea what movies are out, other than, Devil Wears Prada 2 is supposed to be coming. And I, of course, would like to see that. If for anything but the fashion. Because what they've been previewing on fashion on the red carpet has been really nice. So, but the chances of me actually going to the movie, slim to none. Probably try and catch it if it comes on Amazon and just pay for it. Still haven't seen Wicked 2 yet. And I did want to see that as well, because I really enjoyed Wicked. Only 2 movies that I know of that I want to see. But anyway, she went to see Michael. And whatever it's about, I don't know. But she said that it was, excuse me, hiccups, more than what she thought it would be. And I'm going to turn this around. Hopefully this bird. Oh, he turned right around. There he is. Time for your close-up, buddy. He's just hanging out on the wall. Nope, don't know what kind of bird it is. Know nothing about these, but I can appreciate him. So the movie wasn't quite what she was expecting it to be. And this was a little heavier than she thought it would be. The one that everybody's raving about. Oh my gosh. Can't remember the name of it again. Movie adaptation of a book. And everybody, I want to say Field Goal, and that's not it. Oh, how funny. Anyway, if you know what I'm talking about, everybody says it's fantastic and that's in like a should not miss movie. So, again, I'm not a big movie goer. So I can't say one way or the other what's even out there. And that movie will probably come to me eventually. So that's my day so far. It's not been anything to shout about, just getting stuff done. I've got a bunch of returns from Amazon. I got those processed. I will get those dropped off tomorrow after my last class. Or maybe I'll do it Tuesday morning. Probably Tuesday morning, early as soon as they open. Because I don't know, I'm sure it's the same everywhere now, but here we'll take the Amazon return to the UPS store. And the UPS store has this kiosk. And you scan the QR code associated with the return, and it prints out a label. And then there are clear plastic bags. You put the item in, seal it, put the label on top of it, use the label to seal it, and then drop it in the bin. So, because I have several items, it will take some time. Pretty much everything you saw in that Amazon haul recently is going back. Those overalls were just a joke. They really were. The fabric was shit, so I'm not even bothering with that. The belt I liked. I'm returning it though because it was a little bit too small. So I'm getting bigger size. And what else? That black jogger set. Sending that back because I really loved the stuff that I got from Public Veil so much more. So that'll go back. And what else was in that? Oh, those pants that I got for yoga. But I said they kind of were like too much like pajama pants. They really are too much like pajama pants. I put them on. I'm like, no way. No way. Not wearing that out in public. So that'll go back as well. Pretty much that whole order. We win some, we lose some. A lot of times with Amazon, we lose more than we win. Although I will say, not Amazon, but Walmart. Walmart is stepping up their clothing game. Quality is so much better than it used to be. Price point is also higher. So do keep that in mind. I mean, you're not walking in there and getting a pair of jeans for $12 anymore. But quality is better. And Target, I'm just very disappointed in Target. I feel like for the price point, the quality is not there. It's Walmart quality, not Target quality these days. So I am just not impressed. I mean, there are exceptions to every rule, and I do find occasionally some things there, but overall, no. So, which really, in all honesty, I need not one more thing of anything. They're all just wants and desires. And if I didn't get anything more, that would be okay too. But it's good content. It's good for content. So, we'll see. What did I get today? Oh, I ordered from Johnny Was a Christmas tree. It was, I think, fantastic. I mean, I'll show you all later. But I got this Cloisonne Christmas ornament. It's a cactus with a Santa hat on, but the detailing in the cactus is really nice. I was very surprised. And swimsuit bottoms, which I didn't take a look at. But my bottoms need replacing. So I don't buy sets often because I need different sizes. And so I usually end up just kind of mix and matching tops and bottoms. Come on, girl. A piece of cardboard blew in the street and it startled her. We're getting a new, you can see behind me, all the markings on the street, the sidewalk and stuff. There's a new cable company in town called Allo, A-L-O, the double L. And where are you? Okay. And they're moving into the neighborhoods. So my Florida folks may remember when AT&T came in to the Green Acres area and how they were tearing up the neighborhoods, laying down their fiber and everything. Same thing happening here now. Cable company, the only cable company that was here was Cox Cable. And it's the Xfinity equivalent. So there'll be a little more competition, but price-wise, it doesn't seem to be any different. You won't know. What they want for business internet around here is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Just for internet, nothing else. Like $130 a month for internet. Doesn't matter what size your business is. So I have been using my phone. I did get the Verizon tower, so that's been working, which is fine. I don't use it that often. I run the sound bed from it, music for teaching. If I work from the studio, my computer and my printer are all on internet, and none of it's going all at the same time. So it's been good. Oh, I need a battery for the sound system at the studio. See if I can remember that when I get home and throw it in my purse. I think as many times as I was to the studio today, I would have remembered it and already taken care of it, but I didn't. So that's that. I think I'm out of things to tell you so far. So I will sign off for now. We'll give the cookies a try. I'll let you know how they come out. I'll talk to you soon. Now, you know, as soon as I say see you soon, I got something else to do. I gotta show you something, gotta tell you something. The mountains in front of me. I just want to give you that zoom in shot of that just as I turn the corner. Out that way is where my sister lives. She's not up in the mountains, but she's out that way. I say those are her mountains. Those are the mountains in her backyard. All right, that was it. I just wanted to share that with you. Some puffy white clouds over those mountains. Car slowed down because there's a stop sign. PR goes towards the car as if to say, are you taking me home? I don't want to walk the rest of the way. She'll be fine. All right, that's it. I hope you have an amazing day. If your day is over, I hope it was fantastic. And we will definitely chat again very soon. I'll let you know about the cookies, and I will definitely talk to you tomorrow morning. We'll get back on our morning check-in schedule. So until then, be fabulous.